What is up, YouTube? It's your boy, the Scripted Legend, bringing you guys another video. This one's another video on Titano. Yes, I previously did a video on Titano, but there's an AMA that released, and I feel like people should be aware of more about Titano and learn more information, especially because there's a lot of YouTubers who don't do the second level due diligence and research on Titano and just go based off of the surface level stuff. So I went into the Discord, I went into the AMA, I did my research so that you guys could be more informed. Now, it's not important for y'all to see my face during this video, so allow me to morph into something more cooler for you guys to see on your screen as I talk about the AMA today and everything that was dropped in it. There was a lot of gems. So firstly, there's been a lot of YouTubers talking about the minting function and how they are able to mint an absurd number of tokens and rug pull and just take and like completely hurt the token and the people that are holding it. They are removing the minting function. So that is going to eliminate that issue. That minting function in the contract is going to be gone. That is not the only thing that is going to be removed. There was also YouTubers concerned about the fact that they could go in and just take the BSC and the ERC tokens of Titano out of whatever of the team wallet or whatever. And they was doing this because people they had a function where they could do that because people would accidentally send their tokens there or buy their tokens there or whatever, and they would go in, retrieve those tokens if it was right, not 100% of the time, but majority of the time they would go in there, retrieve them, and send it to the person that had that issue. But now, because it's becoming so much of an issue and people are concerned about the rug pull, obviously, it's being removed so that they cannot remove all the tokens and dip like Squid Game token did to so many people. So it's going to suck that if you send your tokens there, you're not going to be able to get them back. But at the same time, this adds a whole nother level of security. Another thing that has been a concern is the 13% buy tax set and the 18% sell tax, because in the audit for Solidity, these are all concerns that YouTubers have been throwing out there because of the Solidity Finance audit, which is right. I mean, you can't blame them. They're just going based off of what they can see, the surface level stuff. This is why I went in and did the second level due diligence, guys. But they're changing the contract to where the 13% buy tax. But I forgot to say. So in the Solidity Finance audit, they were allowed to change it to 100% if they wanted to. Yeah, I know. That's scary. But they're changing it in the contract now to where the 13% buy tax is set in stone and cannot be changed. The 18% sell tax is set in stone and cannot be changed. Yes, I will say it again. The 13% buy tax is set in stone now, or going to be set in stone, and the 18% sales tax will also be set in stone. This has to go into the next thing they announced. The CertIC audit is being halted, and it is being halted. And the only reason why it's being halted is because they're making these changes, and CertIC audit, they want that audit of all audits to be the good one. Everyone respects CertIC audits for sure, and it's like I already said, it's just the most prominent and the most respected audit of all time in crypto right now at this time. So they're making sure that they make all these changes before they get the audit is fully completed and the results are finally released. And the team, the developing team of Titano Finance's token is working alongside CertIC audit for it to be a smooth transition or a smooth process, but that is what's halting CertIC audit. So when you see in a YouTube video, this is also that you guys are aware, so that when you see these YouTube videos about guys, I don't know what's going on with the CertIC audit. I did the second level due diligence, so you now know the right information. The next thing for you guys to know: the ARM, Treasury, and RV wallet are being modified to be multi-safe wallets. So that was a concern for many people, and now It's there. That is, we can eliminate. That can nip a lot of things in the bud. All right, all right. So ARM, Treasury, and RV wallets are being modified to be multi-safe wallets. That's also going into the CertiK audit. They're trying to make sure that everything's good in the contract. They want to make sure that every issue is handled, and that they can eliminate any possible FUD out there, so that the token can be as successful as possible. So here's some new stuff. This is when we get a little bit into the utilities area. Yes, I know my subscribers love the utility function. Do they even have a real utility case? Do they even have a real use case? Yes, they do. They are coming out with Titano Play. I don't know if you heard about it, but it's on their webpage, so go check it out. Titano Play they said it's coming, and it's something like price linked savings account. What a price linked savings account, or what do you mean by, like, what is play? So in baby terms or whatever, basically you're going to be able to send you can send your Titano tokens to the Titano Play, and other people are going to be able to do this. But when you do this, you're basically entering a lottery, kind of. But I'll eliminate the term lottery. You're entering into a pool of people that are trying to get the big number of Titano tokens. But once you send your tokens there, your tokens are halted. Are not halted, but they're not going to be auto staked. Technically, they're going to be sent to a pool to be auto staked, or all those tokens that have been sent to Titano Play are going to be all their tokens are still going to be auto staked, but those tokens that have been auto staked are going to be the prize pool. So your initial deposit is not going to change at all. The reward is the auto stake tokens that your tokens would have been receiving if you would have kept them in your wallet. But it's now everybody's accumulated, and it's not like one singular person is winning. They're going to distribute it amongst all the people, but there is going to be, like, from my understanding at least, there's going to be different rankings, kind of, where, yeah, if you are that lucky guy, then you get the majority or whatever. But don't worry, everybody else, you're going to get something rather than nothing. So it does help you. It does like influence people that are long-term people to invest, or to play the Titano Play game, because if you take out your tokens, if you take your tokens out of Titano Play before 10 days, then you are going to lose a certain amount of your initial holding. So let's say if you get to 9 days, if it's 8 days or 9 days before you withdraw, or before you've been in there, then if you try to withdraw, you're going to lose a certain percentage of your initial deposit. Is that bad? I necessarily don't think so, because I mean, if you're trying to put your tokens in there for 10 days, and that's another thing, boy, Script the Legend be forgetting stuff, guys. The rewards are every week. So it's every week there's the prize is going to be distributed out to everyone who's interacting with this Titano Play. But if you're trying to just manipulate this, and you lose on the first week or whatever, you're like, this isn't fun, I'm taking my tokens out. I mean, who can blame them for, like, penalizing people? Because this token is literally to reward you for holding long term. And 100,000% APY percentage is to motivate you to hold this token for the long term, not just get in one day and leave the next day, or get in 1 week and get out the next week. This is so you can get that passive income that you couldn't get from other tokens. Speaking of which, there's the mobile app. The mobile app is like everybody else's mobile app, right? Where basically there's going to be it's going to make it easier for you to buy Titano tokens, right? And it's going to be and they want to make it to where people can use Titano tokens to purchase items and sell items and stuff like that. But here's when things get a little bit juicy, right? Where you actually add something different that not a lot of other wallets or apps have. They're trying to add and implement something where it's not official. But they want something in there to where you get rewarded for someone else telling someone else about Titano and someone else investing in Titano. So basically like a referral link type of thing or whatever. So that's cool. That's cool that you're going to get even more rewards for Titano when you're helping someone else out, because they're you're introducing them into the token that's rewarding people with 100,000% APY. And then we segue into the next thing. This isn't really a good transition, but we trying to push this recap to be a full recap, not a 50-minute long recap. Titano NFTs. Yes, I said NFTs. Now, how everybody says, there's so many crypto projects that say NFTs, okay, we're gonna do NFT marketplace, we're gonna do an NFT lending, we're gonna do NFT What is Titano gonna do to make this different? What their plan is to be the first to have high yield collectibles. Phase 2, that's phase 1, and phase 2 will be the involvement into the gaming phase, or that's one phase. The next phase would be an involvement into the gaming space with play to earn games. No date, but there's no dates to promise because there's no broken promises. No dates to promise, no broken promises. That's my saying now. I love what they're doing though, because you can't tell people when it's going to be dropped, because then you're going to create discord, because people are going to be like, well, where is it at? They said it's going to be around here, and you're just creating FUD. And you can tell in this AMA they was trying to eliminate as much FUD as possible. So I'm glad that they didn't give me a date, or any of the people watching a date, because trust me, I'm gonna hold you to that date. I'm a man of my word. I'm gonna hold you to your word too, buddy. But high yield collectibles, how does that even help? Like, what is that really gonna do? Have you ever heard of, I know you've heard it, you gotta watch my videos to find out about these other tokens, guys, but you got Uland, you got Sandbox, you got so many of these other NFT projects that have yield rewarding collectibles, or collectible NFTs that actually will have some value in the future. And Uland is one of those in specific, where they sell states or whatever. They sell states on the actual geographic map, and cities, and whole countries. And it generates you passive income. Well, Titano's doing the same thing with their collectibles, but their collectibles will be integrated into the play to earn game, so it can also help you gain some money there as well. But holding those Titano and NFTs, you're going to be generating some nice income, which is going to cause people to want to buy the Titano NFTs. So it's actually a reason to buy these NFTs, rather than it's an NFT to support Titano's project, which a lot of cryptos do. They have a lot of NFTs, and it's just, this NFT is going to support support our project. But does it give you anything for holding it? Not necessarily. Speaking of NFTs, now we get a smooth transition into the Metaverse plan. So their Metaverse plan is to have the NFT assets to launch into the Metaverse. They also want to work with partners. A cool Metaverse partnership is coming out of nowhere. So when I say coming out of nowhere, I basically mean it's probably coming soon. It's probably coming like a month later. It's going to come out whenever they decide to come out. No dates, no promise, no broken promises. All right. Now, back to the video. Yes, so they're going to do partners, and that's a great idea. It helps you open up the amount of people who know about your token, and it builds a conversation, and it builds connections, literally connections. Look at Nobility with David Chen, the guy that is the co-owner of FaZe. That is a huge partnership. And if they could get a partnership like that, that'll be awesome. Speaking of which, they are looking to have partnerships like that, because they are looking, that's part of their plan as well, to work with existing Metaverse projects to improve the benefits that they'll even give to their participants. And it's going to also benefit the Titano holders. So they are planning things out. They have all this stuff planned out. I'm thankful for anybody and everybody who watched this video all the way to the end. I just wanted to give a quick recap of what happened in today's AMA, and I hope it was helpful. And the video is under 20 minutes, so I mean, this is a strong recap if you ask me. But if you have any tips and tricks that you want to give to me about how to do better recaps of the AMAs, then be sure to leave it down in the comment section down below. That would be muchly appreciated. I want to thank you guys all for watching this video. And I'm back. Yes, sir. Thank you guys all for watching. We got this video below 20 minutes, so that's amazing. Thank thank you guys all for watching. The Scripted Legend editor is not going to kill me today, so that's great. Love you all. Y'all have a blessed one. Stay safe. Like I already said like 1,000 times. I said it like 5 times. I don't know how many times I recorded this take of me saying this, but y'all have a blessed one and stay safe. Peace. Peace. I'm ending this clip, man.